official Roula Show Christmas party. And man, we have stepped it up this year because we have a house band in the house.
Yes.
Like we usually just play fun Christmas songs, which we'll keep doing, but we have stepped it up because a few weeks ago we introduced you to Easy Band, the letter E, the letter Z, band. Eric, I forgot where you saw them the first time when you were like, we got to get them in the studio.
It was either TikTok or Instagram.
Oh,
so see, look at that. You guys make fun of me for watching 6 hours of TikTok a day.
You finally paid off.
Paid off.
No, 6 hours of TikTok paid off. So Easy Band is local. They're here from Houston. They can play your party for a fee. And they do a really fun hybrid of their music. It's norteño music. They can do pop hits, Christmas songs, all
Retro.
kinds of stuff. So we've got Jaime, Dulce, Johnny, Aldo, Rigo, Jesse, Agustin, and Lalo. Well, Lalo's not here, but we'll try and kiss. Because, there's 100 people in here. Y'all can't see, but we can. And hi, guys. How's it going?
We're doing good. Good morning.
How's it been since y'all were here last? Y'all been a little busy?
Yeah, we've always staying busy, and then we got a little busier once we were here.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a good thing. Now, if people missed your first appearance on this show, how did you come about coming up with this idea of fusing these different styles of music together?
Well, I always get that question, but it wasn't something that I was kind of planning. It just happened because I was born into the culture here in the American culture, as well as having a norteño band with my dad. So it just kind of meshed together.
That's
so
awesome.
Jaime is on guitar. Dulce sings. Johnny is on electric guitar. Aldo is on accordion. Rigo's drums. Jesse does congas, and he's the hype man.
Yeah.
The hype man.
You want to let him talk since he wasn't here last time?
Hype
You gonna hype us up?
that.
Let's see the hype.
Saludito para toda la recita de San Luis.
Saludos para toda la gente de Houston, Texas. Aquí su amigo Jesse Tapia de Easy Band. Saludos, saludos.
And then Agustin, who is the man who created Easy Band, also sings. Your dad, and then Lalo's on bass. So Easy Band, last time y'all did a Cure song, y'all did a Taylor Swift song. It's really fun. So because it's the Christmas party for the Roula and Ryan show, of course we're going to go Christmas songs.
Oh.
And what's one of the most popular Christmas songs and has been remade and remade and remade. And I feel like either I looked up something or the algorithm is just getting all of us with the 40th anniversary of Last Christmas when Wham recorded it. Easy Band is about to perform their version of Last Christmas here on the Roula and Ryan show on 104.1 KRBE.
1, 2. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day, you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. La Navidad pasada te di mi corazón, pero al día siguiente lo regalaste. Este año, para evitar el llanto, lo daré a alguien especial.
That is so fun. So through the whole morning, it's kind of like, play us out, Easy Band. Here we go.
Play us out.
Play us out, Easy Band. Or hit the band. Easy Band. At Easy Band, if you would like to hire them to play at your party or you want to go see where they're playing, you can go enjoy their music. I'm sure you post your schedule, Dulce, where you guys are going to be playing.
Yeah, we're going to be playing the 27th of this month at Scout Bar, so if anybody wants to go see us.
Oh, that's such a fun venue. That's weird because that's normally like a lot of heavy metal bands play there.
Yeah, it's that kind of stuff that we're changing here in Houston.
I know. I love it.
Very nice. So what are y'all's plans for, I guess, in the new year? Do you have like a plan in your mind? Like, okay, here's some songs people have requested for us. I got to start working on making that the hybrid or the...
Well, you know what? Last time I was here, you guys showed us that mariachi song, so I'm thinking I'm going to do my version of it. So.
Roula's Relationship Roulette?
Yeah.
Oh,
my God. That one always gets stuck in our head.
Roula's Relationship Roulette.
Oh, my God.
I'll try to get that done for you guys.
Oh, fun.
Nice.
And listen,
you.
the 6 o'clockers, I'm not sure we've ever done Roula's Relationship
Actually,
Roulette
can you pull
in
it
the
up?
6, so
Can you-
let's play it because
get that?
we talked about how
It's an
artificial intelligence takes
AI
over
song.
everything, and Eric had subscribed to this website where all you do is put in a couple of words, and artificial intelligence would just spit out a song. I don't think, Kevin, you asked it to make it mariachi.
I did.
You did?
No, you did.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
I believe I either used the word norteño or mariachi,
and we got an interesting version. I think it's one of our most popular earworms. As Ryan
is.
calls
It really is.
So this is like usually in the 7 o'clock, the 8 o'clock hour. We'll do Roula's relationship roulette, and a lot of times it'll be, questions about relationships. Like the most recent one we did was, what are you dreading about seeing your mate's relatives this holiday season, or why are you dreading hanging out with your mate's relatives? And then all these people called in about.
You guys want to answer that?
Crazy family. Anybody want to answer that?
I think I'll pass.
Why are you dreading? And so and people will send me questions about their
Hype guy
quandaries.
doesn't want to answer that about his family.
Do you want to answer that?
Getting Mike shy now.
So we play an intro to a lot of things. Like we do a Believe It or Not intro, or we have one for Rapid Fire Quiz. We have one for Try It Tuesday. And so the Roula's Relationship Roulette, which we're having a glitch on the computer. Sam is feverishly trying to get it to work. We are going to play you a sample of that. So we had Easy Band hear it. Maybe they could recreate it. Is it happening, Sam? Yeah. Or no?
Let me see if this is the right one. Sorry, of course our system deleted the stuff I need today.
Well, our system is having a drunk
we
party.
made 2 of them, so
Yeah.
let me see if this is the right one, and if not, I have backup.
Okay.
Oh, this is
Yeah.
it.
Okay. Cool.
Spin the wheel, find out what's the deal. It's Roula's relationship roulette, okay on me.
We'll get a little interlude and it comes back and sings another
Second
verse.
Go to @Radio Roula on Instagram if you'd like to throw me a question for Roula's Relationship Roulette, and I could have it on the show for you. And that's really fun. So Easy Band can recreate that. Maybe they can do all of our intros and do a little Easy Band.
Now, some
hybrid
people
of that.
DM me about they really like the Linger song. Is there any way you could sing that real quick? I'm throwing you on the spot.
That's a little hard at 6 in the morning.
I know.
You're talking about the old Cranberries song?
But people really enjoyed that one because we
That
played
one
that a
was
couple
awesome.
times.
Oh, yeah.
You ready for that
pretty.
one, Dulce? All
Could you do that one?
right, let's go.
She's like, I'm a professional.
Easy Band on the Roula and
Christmas
Ryan
songs,
show.
but we have those. We'll be playing those later.
Yeah. By request on text. Linger, Cranberries. Easy Band.
If you could return, don't let it burn, don't let it fade. I'm sure I'm not being rude, but it's just your attitude. It's tearing me apart, it's ruining everything. Juré siempre ser fiel, cariño tú también. Y porque iban de la mano, así es como estamos. Me estuviste mintiendo, para ti esto fue un juego, pero ya me hundí. Soy una tonta para ti. You got me wrapped around your finger. Do you have to let it linger? Do you have to? Do you have to? Do you have to let it linger?
Oh, my God. I love that. You have such a great voice.
You guys threw her for a loop a little bit there,
I know.
man.
Hey, it's not easy. Most people can't even get up at 6 in the morning without going.
Honey, I have been doing this show for years, and like the first break, I was like, "Oh, sorry," and you're singing. I'm like,
That's amazing.
So just give me a little background for everybody that came together in the band. Did you guys grow up together? Are y'all friends from like school? How did the whole band come together? I know, Jaime, your father created this band, and your brother's in it. But how did everybody else come into play?
We actually went to high school
We went
with her.
to all in 09.
All right, okay, so y'all met in high school.
Yeah, and then he just joined the band about a year ago.
Jesse.
Jesse just joined the band a little bit ago. And we just kind of found each other through like other musicians and stuff.
But y'all are like family, right?
Yeah, my dad's in the band and my brother's playing the accordion over there. So we're all but we're all family.
We
I
do
mean,
That's what
consider
I'm
each other
saying.
family.
Like,
I feel like she's my sister, my brother over there.
Dulce, were you singing in high school and you were playing
do no
guitar?
wrong.
Jaime, and that's how y'all just knew y'all were
So
musically?
I wasn't like in choir or anything, but like we used to like play in the talent shows. That's how we met.
Yeah, the Cinco de Mayo
Mayo
shows and all that
shows.
stuff. Yeah. So that's where I met her.
All right, that's great. Well, Easy Band. Into the Feistersons.
Spicy.
Spicy Spicersons.
And that was Ryan's word back in 2012 or something.
Spicy.
I think from like
Oh.
2003. Spicy.
Yeah, from 3 to 12.
Spicy.
He got that from his
that?
Spice Channel subscription.
So maybe that's why.
That's what he had.
That's a channel?
Oh, please, Ryan Chase.
Oh, it's an adult
If anybody
channel?
in this room knows that channel, it's you.
How
you
is he
introduced-
acting like he don't know?
Oh my
I am
God.
so
I
thought it was
can't
called,
with you.
something
oh my
else.
God,
He
stop.
invented it.
I cannot with the faking.
I have never had one of those channels. I've never
Oh
subscribed
my
to
God,
that.
you. Oh my God.
He's
I'm not
looking
saying you
between the
subscribe
lines,
to
they're
it.
all
Oh, yeah.
squiggly. Sometimes
You go back and forth in
Oh,
channels.
when we were kids.
Trivial
yeah.
skills.
Yeah, that's my skill back
Yeah,
then.
when we were
Ryan's
kids.
trivial skill: how to not
When I was
subscribe to the
17, I
Spice
could
Channel.
find those.
Back when you had a dial on the TV, you'd jar it halfway and it would come in.
People born before the year 2000, the year 2000, have trivial skills that nobody uses anymore. So what would be yours? I mentioned cursive writing. I just wrote yesterday when I was writing out the show sheet, I wrote Roula's relationship roulette. I wrote it in all cursive and I was thinking, oh, that's funny. I don't always write in cursive, but half of the sheet is cursive.
I think reading a map, like the
yes.
atlas, like my dad, I remember he had that. I think it was like the size of like those giant menus, or the football players have those big old plates.
Yeah, the Rand McNally maps.
Yeah, they're so huge, and we'd plan our whole
Reading
trips
them
out
out.
with a highlighter even, and
Yeah,
write
that's
them down, and I'd learn all the
then
Route 80.
When you say
Wow.
after that came like MapQuest, where you'd print it out.
yeah,
Oh, yeah, you got to print out the map. Trivial skills that just don't get taught anymore, and nobody uses it really, but you know how to do it. Actually, when we thought of this the other day, I think my sister saw something on Instagram, and she was asking me, and the first thing I said to see if it was on the list, it was on the list. It wasn't number one, but it was to stick a pencil in a cassette tape to rewind it.
Oh, yeah.
The cassette tapes used
You had
to
no
have
choice.
two little holes.
I bet about his
or your
idea.
pinky. You had to use either your pinky
Yeah.
or
If you wanted to rewind a cassette tape, let's say you had like Beyonce's album on cassette and you wanted to hear the song back, but you had to rewind it to get it to the beginning, let's say, of the cassette. It gets clear at the beginning. The tape is clear. You would stick your pinky in there, you get a pencil and spin it.
Why don't you just press rewind on the
Because
cassette?
sometimes like you're not in the car to do it.
Yeah.
Not everybody had like a portable cassette player.
Okay.
Or like you were rewinding the cassette tape like that, hand rewinding it. It's so crazy.
Well, a lot of times it just got it got crazy.
Yeah, if it got loosey goose.
Especially if you had
When you get warbly.
a car
Yeah.
player. Oh, yeah. If you left your cassettes out in the car in this heat,
Heat it up.
it would.
thing.
Also, a magnet can erase the whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know
Magnets
that.
would erase cassette tapes.
It's magnetized particles on the tape.
Oh my gosh!
I wish I would have
new
known that back
information.
when I went to my station. We had this little bulk eraser. You push a button.
Uh-huh.
That's how you erase the stuff.
Yeah.
The
I could have
carts.
done that to my friends to screw with their stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
How about this? How to write a complete? Oh no, that's too hard. How to write a complete website using HTML? That's too hard.
No,
Most people
yeah.
don't know that.
That's easy. Just
That's
go
a piece of cake,
ChatGPT, type in what you want, code, and it'll.
Yeah.
Nowadays.
How to use a rotary phone? That's going to be basic on this list because rotary phones. But I feel like rotary phones went away before the 2000s.
Yes.
So it's not like
I
this says if it's
remember-
before 2000. Well, I mean it is, but even like in the wouldn't that go away like 90s?
Yeah,
something?
90s. Yeah,
Oh,
because
yeah,
then we
yeah.
were getting the cordless phones with the
Yes.
long antennas.
But it's funny
Yeah.
that the vernacular from that still exists. Your phone will say dialing, and it's all because you used to put your finger in a dial and spin it.
Unless you had a fat finger.
Interesting.
Like my
use a
cell
pencil.
phone, it's a dialing
You
now.
used a pencil?
No, but
Yeah.
I had tiny fingers.
Proper grammar and punctuation. Yes.
Yeah, no one cares about that anymore.
Text speak now.
you're
almost
you're
like-
and you're
Yeah.
there, and there.
TOTWO. Please don't say I
That
want
one
to come
gets
along.
me.
I want to. He's going to go too. TO. Please.
No,
add the extra.
TOO.
Means
It's
like
TOO.
also. Just think of like he's gonna come also.
Yeah, I don't
Yes,
know.
he is coming along. Also, he's coming along too. Yeah, that one drives me crazy. Let's see. How about this one?
That one would
How-
drive you if you were really into grammar.
Mm-hmm.
My sister-in-law teaches at Rice for ESL students, and that has to drive you guys nuts because 90% of the people do not get the stuff right.
No.
Good and
they don't
well.
care, and they don't
People
care.
mess that up
I hear
all the
sports
time.
casters doing that, like for games and stuff. I'm like, you're like a professional making millions of dollars, and you just said good.
Oh
Instead
yeah,
of well.
yeah.
Yeah.
And you're not. And here's something. It's a grammar sin we commit here on the Roula and Ryan show all the time. And every time I hear y'all say it, I
But
just
know it.
die a
Let
little
me-
bit inside.
Count of three. Let's see if you say it.
Go ahead. I'm not going to say it. You say it.
Broke.
Well, that one too. Thanks. I'm going to add that to the list. When y'all say it's broke, it's broken.
Broken.
No, it's where you at. There,
Where
you
you
should
at?
never end a sentence with a preposition. It's not where you at. It's where are you?
Where are you at?
It doesn't
No,
sound.
you
Where
don't
are
end
you?
it at. You're
Where
just
you
saying,
at?
where are you?
Oh, WIA.
WIA, yeah.
where
you
are
at?
you?
Yeah.
Not where you at. Or where's that at? Just say, where's that? It's just, where's that?
Where is it?
It's not, where's that at?
Can you say,
It's
where
where's
is it?
that? Yeah, you can say, where is it? Well, no, you say, where is it at? No, you do not. End the sentence with that. And,
Oh.
a
I'm
little,
sure
a
I
little
do
tiny
that.
fiber inside me dies every time, but it's fine. I've gotten over it now.
says
It's
it the
been 20
most?
years. You and you. You and you. You really the most. But you the most.
Wait,
The most.
You
And
need to let people know where you're pointing.
That's the most fun. They don't know who I'm pointing to.
Yeah, oh, wow.
And she was
Studying
not
Latin
pointing
won't
me.
help that.
No.
Oh, man.
That at. Okay, other things that are trivial skills that people born before 2000 don't know, don't care because nobody uses. Being able to parallel park without the use of a backup camera.
Definitely. Yeah.
Kid parallel parked over the weekend, and he had a backup camera, and he's putting his head out the window to try and see it. We're like, bro,
Look
there is a
right there.
camera right
A lot
there.
of cars-
I don't have one, so I was
didn't
like, I'm just
see
used to
it.
put my head out the dang window and do
Legit
it.
head
Some
out
of the-
the window.
Some of the newer cars have the self-parking features now, but I still
I can't.
I can
I
parallel
can't.
park. I had no
scared of
choice.
that.
Working in New York in Manhattan, you had to
You're
know
probably
how to
rusty
parallel.
though, because like you haven't
Yeah,
probably
you
done
don't
it
do
in a
it
while.
like that all the time.
in Houston,
I-
Texas, you don't have
If you
to.
go to City Center or Rice Village,
What's
you know
parallel?
your parallel parking skills. You can be a real bandit at parking. If people are like, "Ooh, I'm too chicken to park there," I'll have to pass that
It
one
sucks
up.
though when you-
I'll take it, thank
Yes.
you.
when you got
Yes.
people lined up behind you.
People that don't know, Eric, can we talk about this?
You're trying to, like,
Please, can we talk about
There's
this?
not enough
Yeah.
space. It's pressure. It's
As
like-
much as Eric and Ryan and most everybody else, but really I think Eric and Ryan hate the people that merge on the freeway so much they complain about that. I think we all need to have a little powwow about you need to know your manners when someone's trying to parallel park. Somebody's got their reverse lights on. They're going to go, and the people come right up to their butts.
Yes. Yeah,
and you're
get
like,
it.
what are you doing?
They don't
I'm
know.
about to
Yeah,
go backwards. What are you doing?
Yep.
Get off there.
you don't see it that much here, so they're like, "What is
I
this person
cannot.
doing?"
Like, I'll put my blinker on to let them know, hey,
yes,
I'm
yes.
going in this
Parallel
spot.
parking, yes.
And then you got to pull up to the car in front of it so that you can
You
back
have to
in.
pass the spot to get in the
Into a
spot.
spot.
And here comes Bozo.
Yes.
Hey, bro, can you back off that? Thank you.
I'll put my hand on the window and be like, go around me.
Yep.
Oh, how about
Go
this?
around.
This is on the list, and I want you to give me examples. Is using the word literally correctly.
Oh, gosh.
That's a word that
I always
in the
think
last
of,
10 years, all girls love to use the most.
I think of
Teen
Rob
girls.
Lowe. He always says that in
Yeah.
Parks and Rec. Literally.
That was the name of his podcast.
Yeah, it is. It's the name of his podcast.
Oh, is it called literally?
It's called
Something like that.
Literally. Literally.
Literally. I am literally.
I guess it's wrong if you say like I literally hate her. Like, well, you hate her.
You just hate her.
That's
You just hate her.
literal about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
makes it seem really
No,
aggressive.
yeah, it adds some.
No, I'm not
It adds
saying
some
it like,
oomph.
oh, I hate her. Like, I mean, I really hate
I
her.
literally cannot write this email. You
Okay,
have
so
to
you
write
physically
it.
don't have the skill to write
To
the
write-
email?
yeah.
No
I
hand.
literally
Yeah, hands.
cannot.
The correct use of the term literally, according to the dictionary, I'll read it from there
Stupid
to make
dictionary.
it to show you I'm not just making it up. It is an actual definition of it
Where's it at?
in the dictionary.
Your everyday destination for everything Houston.
Join Roula, Ryan, Eric, Special K, and Sam every morning.
The Roula and Ryan Show on 104.1 KRBE.
So I was saying off the air that yesterday I went somewhere to grab something to eat. I'd never been there before, and I didn't know how it worked. Now, I think a lot of people go to familiar places, so you know how it works. If you're going to go to like a Jimmy John's, they're going to make a sandwich freaky fast, so they're going to give it to you. If you go to Cafe Express, you're going to order at the counter, and then you have a number, and they bring it to you, or you take your own food. You go to Pappas Burger, there's a full server there. You just order yourself, sit down, and from there, a server takes over. So we're trying to figure out how to tip here. Where I went, I asked them that because the tip started at 18%. The choices were 18%, 20%, 22%. And so I said, do I come back up to the counter and pick it up myself, or how does that work? Oh, no, we bring it to you. I go, okay. So I still was like, 18%, they're just going to drop it off.
To walk the food.
I go, I just want to give $5. And so I gave $5
you
and
feel
I
guilty
felt the
about it?
heat like they're going to say she only gave $5. Well, the guy, that's all he did. He dropped off the sandwich and he dropped off the salad, and I never saw anybody again. I needed a napkin and I had to go find one. And I had given $5 for that. So a lot of us are feeling annoyed because the goodness of our hearts, many of us are great tippers. I feel like I love to take care of somebody who does a great job. And I used to wait tables. I know the hell of being stiffed. I 100% know the hell of being stiffed
You
as
feel
a server.
double the guilt. That's why.
Right, I'm just like,
Yeah.
okay, but at the same time, guys, I know that this is getting ridiculous.
If you don't feel guilt, like me, I feel like they're going to spit my food or not give me what I want.
Oh, my God.
Because I feel when they turn that around, I'm like, wait, they're still making my food in there. Is there a machine that they can see?
No, I don't think so.
Or is it
From
just-
what I
you know what I mean?
understand, they don't see if you actually hit that button. All they know is that they get that money split amongst themselves for the shift that they work. That
They
you
don't
came in
even know
for.
how much they're getting. So the owner could be like, We're just going to say 15% for everybody.
Oh, by the way,
keep an extra 10.
and in case you haven't been to an Astros game yet, you might go for the playoffs. On Sunday, I went with my family and I got 2 bottles of water and a bag of peanuts. And before I could, and it was a cashless thing, so before I could get the tap to go, it wanted me to pick a tip.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, I'm saying no. I
they
grabbed the
just
water bottles myself.
Handed you. They didn't even hand it to you. You just paid for it.
Yes, the peanuts
it was all
were right there. The guy just gave me the bag of peanuts from the counter next to
leave the
me, and
cap
I
on?
grabbed the water bottles from the cooler.
Some places take the caps off, like a tourist
no,
center.
they don't take the caps off.
I went to a
Minute
concert
Maid.
there a couple weeks ago, and they took the cap off my water.
Yeah, they won't give you the caps because you can use that as a missile and throw it on the stage.
What?
Yes.
I mean, I
At
get that,
Toyota
but that's
Center,
ridiculous.
they won't give you caps. They pour it in a
I'm
cup
gonna
or they
knock
give you
my
yeah.
water over.
Exactly right.
That's what I'm saying.
Terrible idea.
Your $8 water is on the floor now. Anyway, so here's the stat, guys. The average person has tipped 40 times. 40 times when we did not think it was necessary.
Oh yeah.
I feel like it's more than that.
Yep. I feel like it's 100%.
When did this start? 2.5 years ago?
Oh no, it's
Was it before COVID?
I think it's been before.
I feel like
COVID.
It's after COVID.
I don't remember. I
don't
feel like
remember
it was
before
after.
COVID.
I don't feel like we griped about this that much.
60% of people, Eric, say they are
19.
fed up with being asked to tip for different services at various businesses. And around the same percentage, about 61%, feel the pressure to tip. And the tipping fatigue is dragging down the average tip. 38% of people say they usually tip restaurant servers 20 or more, but that's been down now for 2 years ago. 30% say they'll do 10% or less. I don't know why you're doing that at a restaurant if the server is serving you, but okay.
Yeah,
Overall, 61% of people are willing to pay more for restaurant meals to help facilitate higher wages for staff and eliminate tipping altogether. I don't know how Europe does it on how they pay their servers, but no tipping in Europe. Still is the case.
Because that little coin, whatever that little dollar thing is, their money.
The euros, you mean?
Yeah, the euro.
Yeah, the euros.
I remember the niece were there last year. They're like, here, Eric, just give them this little
Like a euro
thing.
Because here's my thing, and I think this is a hell that most servers still know.
You'll offend them. I'm like,
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Like, what the
They're
offend
offended
them?
by
Like, what are you
tips.
doing?
Yeah.
So the
They'll be
hell that
offended
you
by
know
that.
as a server is when we have people from Europe who are visiting Houston, and you're waiting on that table. Unless the customer tells you keep the change, you have to bring it back. Right? Most people are doing credit card, but in my waitressing days, it was 70-30 credit cards versus cash. So I had a table of 4 foreigners. I'm not sure where they were from, and I knew where they live. They don't tip. And so I had to bring back, they gave $100 bill for, I think it was like maybe a $80-something meal. I can't remember. It would have been like if one of us had done it, you would have probably said keep the change. But I knew they hadn't said that, and I knew they didn't know. I bring back the change, and they take it, and they leave. And I got stiffed. I got 0. And I was like, oh, gosh, how can you tell them without offending them? But at the same time, like, I bet they would feel bad if they knew I just got stiffed.
A lot of restaurants have on their menus, like in Miami and stuff. I know Miami had a lot of problems with that back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause a lot of people would go
They just
there.
add the tip.
They add the tip, or they put signs there, say tipping.
Well, now restaurant
20%,
receipts will help
18.
you along. 18% is this much tip, 15%. They'll tell you how much the tip is, do your own math.
Sometimes I don't believe those calculations.
Really?
Like
All you gotta do
service fee? You better not service fee me. I'll service my ass right up out of here.
If you see a service fee, by the way, you should ask them, oh, what's the service fee? Is that your tip? Because sometimes the service fee, I'm not really sure what that's for. Like, where's an example,
Like
Kev, that
Pizza
you've seen
Hut.
a
We were just
service
in San
fee?
Diego, and I feel like there was a service fee in one of my.
Did you ask them what it's for?
No, I
Sam?
just assumed that was their tip, and I was like, okay.
Pizza Hut does that when you order the delivery. They have the drivers. They charge you like $4 or $5. And
Yeah.
you still got a tip. And that's not
On top of that, because
that-
that's
that
not
just
their
go-
tip.
that just goes
They even
to-
put that on the pizza boxes.
Yeah, that goes to
Service fee is
pizza
not their
place.
tip.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, where's that money come from?
Right.
You're getting the money for the pizza. I'll take care of the driver, but where's this $4 going
Yeah.
to?
Have you guys ever ordered a
Weird.
pizza while you were staying in a hotel for any reason?
Yes.
Okay. Did you tip the pizza guy, or did you tip the person that brought the pizza to your door? Because on the app, you tip the pizza people. But if they're not the ones bringing it to your hotel room door, Ahmad, what'd you do?
I usually always just have like a $5 or something, and I hand it to the guy that hands it to me, or the girl.
So you don't do it on the app?
No.
Okay.
I never do that because I feel like the manager or somebody takes
Plus, he
it.
stays at those hotels that like the motels.
Hey,
They're outside.
hold on now.
I know where you're.
I
hanging out.
have the Rose toilet paper too.
Oh, the road.
We're talking about roses out of paper toilet because we were saying like kids that travel for sports. You're staying in a hotel and you're going to order pizza. Like I remember when we were driving from Colorado back to Houston, we were in El Paso. Not El Paso. What am I saying? What's on the Panhandle? Oh my God. Y'all, what's the city you stop in because it's too tiring to keep going?
Odessa?
No, we're in the top. We're coming from Colorado in the top of the Panhandle. I can't remember the name of the city. I can't remember the name of the city. Anyway, we stayed there.
Texarkana.
No, it's in Texas.
Amarillo.
Anyway, we stayed there.
Oakland, Texas.
And maybe it was Amarillo. I don't know. But we had to order the pizza, and the hotel wouldn't let the pizza guy come to the door. So so on the app, I had tipped on the Papa John's app, but then when the bell guy came to the door, I was like, oh, hold on. Let me give you $3.
Nice of you.
But I didn't. I was like, oh, that's like a double tip. Anyway, I don't do it often, but that was a thing because I know sports parents travel. And
Someone
stuff.
text me if you work at a place where, like a sandwich place, and you're making our sandwich. Do you even know about these tips?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Please text us 37530. If you're working in a place where you're making
Like
the
Jersey Mike's.
sandwiches.
I love Jersey Mike's, and I'll go there. I put my little number in there, my phone number.
Oh, yes.
Get my
Points.
Kev
extra.
has so many points.
Yeah.
I have like
They
two.
also know him.
I'm gonna put
personally
Kevin's
there.
phone. I'm gonna put Kevin's phone number in the one on Kirby.
And take
And get
it.
your free sandwich.
No, it's just the one right there off West Summer.
Hey, stop! Don't tell him about
on Revenge.